Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a live stream of Russ. I want to say Russ console. We are hype about the new update that's coming out. Power Surge is finally coming out for the Xbox and PlayStation, so that's gonna be cool. Today we're gonna be playing over on the PC side of things, and we're gonna be messing around with electricity and things of this nature. So, for example, one of the things that I want to show you that we're gonna be messing around with is something like this. For those of you that don't know, so this is basically like an auto closer for doors. So you see, we have like one, two, three, four garage doors and one of these doors. So a lot of times what happens is that if you have a lot of garage doors, you tend to keep them open because you don't feel like closing them and opening them at all times. So what I decided to do is put a sensor out here. And hey, what's up? D, what's going on, man? It says Blimpy. But yeah, so like one of the main reasons is like sometimes you're here or somebody's here door camping you, for God knows what reason. They're just here door camping you, and then you come out and then they just blasted you. So then what we're gonna do is that obviously I have this thing right now on. Oh shoot, I picked it up. I have this thing on set in a specific way. So if an enemy pulls up, they're gonna get clapped basically. So let me actually do this. And then where's my other one? Here you go. Obviously we'll make this look a lot prettier. So then I could put exclude, you know, um, admins or people that are authorized to the CC. So check this out. So I'm authorized to CC and these things are here. And then we have this button here to reset the whole trap. So let's say I'm in the base, I'm chilling, whatnot, and I'm just like, yeah, man, we're having a good time. This, and that. And then it's like, oh, that's great. But then you know what happens? Like, let's say somebody's door camping me, right? And I'm about to head out. So that if the person is near this button, which you would just hide it somewhere, if this person is near, as you hear, the doors all close. So now all the doors close. We're here, Mr. J Monkey, how are you? All the doors close. And then the light shines red, telling you there's somebody in the front door. And then obviously what you do is you just press the button to reset the entire trap. You could connect as many doors as you want. I would suggest for you to correct garage doors, not really the swinging doors. Because why would you do that? It says you want a big kiss. Yes, I do. You coming over, baby? What's going on? Let me know. I was on Discord, but I couldn't. Nobody was talking, so yeah, I felt lonely. And I was like, you know what? Let me go mess around with some electricity. So that's one thing. Another thing that you guys didn't know, which J Monkey kind of told me, you could put a heater. This is amazing. The fact that you could put a heater, this means that you could actually now play as a solo player over there in the snow biome and not really have to like stress about the fact that you're gonna freeze to death in your own base. So like we could just have switches like this to turn on all the lights. We can have switches like this to open doors as well. And then let me show you how that would look like inside of a base. So I currently have this base built right here. So like let's say I come over here and I'm like, you know what? I can't see anything. Let me turn on the lights. Boom, I turn on the lights. Or you know what? Better yet, here. I got you. Let's say I come on in here and I'm like, well, it's late at night. It's dark outside and I can't see anything. Right? Like let's say okay, well, that's not too dark, but let's make it more dark. Make it like 23. So like it's super dark. And you're like, dude, I can't see anything. Turn on all the lights. You'll be like, alright, we straight now. Now we can see things. Oh jeez. What's that? Now we could open things. And let's say you're like, oh snaps, we're getting raided. Hold on a second. Let me close the doors. Now you close the doors. So you're straight. The only thing, the downside that I see about having these door things is that let's say if they break through this door, they could just hit the switch and open the door to your main loot room. So maybe have this switch like inside here. It's up to you at the end of the day. And then there's bunker base, which I'm gonna make a video on it. I was messing around all day today. I mean this is not nothing new, but like check this out. So like here, if I change the time again, so you can see stuff again. It says what's long time killer dolphin. What's going on, man? We could do something like this. Ready? We could just slap them. Alright, so this is a bunker base, obviously. So you go in through here. This is your typical bunker base. You know, airlock. So then, like, let's say you're like, okay, cool. I'm out here farming. Let me go back to base. Yada, yada, yada. And then you go in, you know. And then now you go like this. And then normally, in bunker bases, you have to, like, you know, use metal frags to seal the thing. But in this one, you don't. You just press this and then boom. It closes the bunker. It closes the bunker. You see, and then he's like, well, it's crazy. Like, now they have to blow up through a ceiling. It's gonna be expensive to blow up. Obviously, you would also upgrade this right here, because then they could just like soft side this, and then they're in. You know what I'm saying? But then if you want to open this, then all you have to do is break the twig, and then boom, it's like this. Shit. Like if you really want to, if like let's say they're going deep and you forgot to put the twig and stuff like that, what you could do too is that oh, well, no, actually, you can't do that no more. There used to be a way that you could have the twig here, and then like if somebody, you could put a fire trap here, and if they're trying to go deep, the twig will be broken. But no, you have to have a twig here. You say, look, I just keep opening. I don't even have to upgrade nothing. How do you create that? It's dope. You see, like it's boom, and then that's it. Like there's your bunker. And if I'm not mistaken, let's say they were like, well, what if we soft side this? Well, let's check this out. Even if they soft side that, the bunker is still sealed. Now, I mean, if they do soft side that, it's gonna be annoying because now you actually have to build another one. But I mean, that's the least of your problems. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're gonna have to go like this, do that, and then we upgrade that to metal, and then we just have to make sure that both of these are the same material. So they both have to be stone. They both have to be metal. So like let's say if I were to upgrade this to high quality metal, I would also have to upgrade this to high quality metal. You get what I'm saying? And then like I said, if you want to seal it, you just go like this, boom, seal. Perfect, right? That's what I'm saying. It says, I mean, how do you make that bunker thing? Oh, how do you make this? All right, let me show you the concept of it. I will show you like a base build on how I made this bunker. But I mean, essentially what you want is this, right? All right, so let me show you like the basic of it. So the basics of it would just be like, you have a low foundation, you have a high foundation, and then that's pretty much it. And then you know what? We'll do something like a triangle here, and then we'll put a TC here, right? So let's say, oh well, I can't put a TC. Hold on, I can't put a TC because I'm too close to this base that I'm right next to. So here, I'm sorry, give me a second. I got you. So boom, high foundation. I think I'm far enough from the TC now, right? Yeah, I am. All right, cool. So we're just gonna do that here. I'll build this real quick and then I'll tell you what I mean. And then you go like this. Like this. That way this thing is centered. Boom. Boom. Alright, cool. So now that this is centered, let's say I seal this, whatever. Okay, so now we have this, right? We're gonna put this up. And then we're gonna do something like this. And then we'll just we'll expand it here. Obviously you're gonna create your own, but this is just kind of an idea. So let's say I put 2 doors right there, right? Like doon. So now I have 2 doors here. I'm not gonna actually put the doors, but it's just concept. Let's say that's the airlock or whatever you want to call it. Now we have this. We're gonna place a roof here. And we're gonna place thing right here. Okay, now that we have the roof there, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna grab the roof here, if it lets me. It'll be nice if it lets me. Oh, maybe I have to seal this. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Hello. There you go. Did I make this too low? Okay, right there. Boom. Now you do that, and then you go right here, and you put the second one right there. Sometimes it's iffy on how these things work. But you get the concept of it. Now you do that, and then you put the other ceiling facing the other way. It'll be nice if it lets me. But it's not going to, is it? That's cool. Sometimes these things can be jittery. Hello? Oh, come on. Are you serious? It's giving me the only problem right now. You're making me look bad in front of the audience. Okay, but you get the point. So that's how you're going to do it. And then you're just going to upgrade it and then boom. Or maybe I placed this too high. Hold on. I was messing around with this for a little bit. So give me a second. Let me see. Oh, that's why. Whoops. That's why. I see now. Okay. So, correct me. My bad. What you're going to do is you're going to do this. Right? Here, we'll mess around with this. Because I don't even... I got that to work. And I'm going to be honest with you. I completely forgot how I got it to work. But, you know. Ah, dude. No, it can't be that. So then it has to be down there. So I was right. So then it has to be this wall. So then it's just this thing just being, yeah, oh my god, you see? It was just that thing that was being iffy and difficult to place. I knew it. So how would it open and close? Okay, I got you. Give me a second. Once it stops giving me problems. Once it stops giving me problems. And of course it gives me problems. Hmm. So wait, why was this working when it was thatch? But now it's not working when it's stone. See that? Yeah. It works when it's thatch, but not when it's stone. Are you kidding me? Whatever. Let me figure this out real quick. And I'll let you fellas know. But so the concept of it is that it's gonna close because it becomes a full structure of this. Cause then what happens is that do it before building the wall. Nah, it wouldn't work because I mean it works over there. You see what I mean? Hold on. Cause I don't know why it's being janky. Cause over here it works. You see? Even if I were to break these, even if I were to break these two, I could just do this. And then, oh, you saw it. Oh, dude, now it's giving me oh, there it is. You literally just saw me building this right now. You gotta be kidding me with this wall. Oh, there it is. Mm, it's iffy. Dude, rust building sometimes kills you, you know? Oh, right there, I had it. Why is it red? Sleeping bag, you're in my way. Oh, there it is. You saw that. Boom. It was green. Sorry, it was blue. Dude, I was able to build this in 5 seconds, and I know you put 2 points on one. Yeah, 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 yeah. For some reason, it's iffy. You just gotta get it whenever it decides to go. I'm spamming the click right now. Oh, I had it right there. Get the flat one, maybe. No, we want it to go this way. Oh, I see. Maybe I see how, or now I see why. I think. Never mind. Yeah. You saw I was able to get it. Maybe if I do it like without crouching. No, it looks like I have to crouch. Right there. Come on. Oh, got it. There you go. All right. So then, boom, we metal this out, and then boom, we metal this out. Okay. So then the reason this happens. So like you see, like this roof is like it's weird. So it's like it's making like the roof thing. But then what ends up happening is that if you put this thatch or I guess thatch, twig, whatever you want to on top, it's completing this roof. So it's forcing this roof to, you know, manifest basically. And then now you just have this off roof right here. So now if somebody wants to raid you, they're gonna have to go through this roof, and it probably some of the damage is gonna be absorbed by this roof as well. So maybe what they'll try to do is that they'll try to soft side this, and then probably raid this. And obviously, because they're gonna try to soft side this top part, I would suggest for you to upgrade that. You don't have to upgrade this one. So then there you go. And then when you want to go outside, you just go boom. And then you could go farm and stuff like that. And then you could come back after farming, having a good time and stuff like that. And then when you want to seal the bunker, you just seal it like this. Oh, I say, it's time to go to bed. Let me seal the bunker. Time to go to sleep. You know what I mean? So let me see. I get it. Thank you. Sorry for making it go through the trail. Nah, dude, don't sweat it. It actually was a challenge because I was like, well, I made this happen. So how did I make it happen? Let me redo this. Let me redo this. I think I think I think I know why I was failing now. Okay. So then we're gonna go with this. Maybe triangle foundation. We'll do another triangle foundation. I don't know. And then we'll say that we got TC. We're not even gonna try to center that. We don't even care about that right now. Okay, but okay. Um, bam, 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 bam. We're gonna stone this all out. And that. Okay, and then we get the main concept of things. I mean, you could put this up if you wish, but I don't think you have to. We'll try without it up. We'll try without it up. Alright, so the main idea behind this obviously is to put a ceiling in here. If it lets me. There you go. Boom. We're good. Ceiling is done. And boom. This thing is done. Now hopefully it doesn't trick us. Alright, now let's try this again. Damn. Now let's try the side roof. I did something like I stood right here. Oh wait, actually. I stood on right here on the side. So I know it could get it. That's just the annoying part to get it. Well, you get the point. It's just you just gotta get it in there. It's flunky. I think. Where's it attaching to? Oh, right there. That's not where we want it. We want it down here. What? and the Jeepers Creepers is going on here? I don't know why I'm not able to get it. I'll figure that out on the build. Expect the build video to come out on this, because now I'm definitely going to be messing around to see how I could make this a lot easier. I think maybe it was the way I might have placed something here. There's two walls right here, right? That's a small one, that's a tall one. Oh, I think, okay, that's what's going on. Okay, I figured it out now. I got it. Jeepers Creepers. What are you going to do now? I got it. I'm going to be messing around with some electricity. So basically what I'm doing is that I'm showing the main concept of what the electricity is. And then I'm showing like bases that I usually use for like solo wipes. So then people could see like, oh, how can you integrate that type of electricity into these bases? Obviously, you guys will probably be able to come up. Do you play on a server anymore? Do you play servers anymore? Yes, I do. It's been a while, to be honest. Um, I was messing around with on the latest patch, the PTB. I was messing around with it, but I don't do long wipes anymore. I just do short wipes. I just try to get in and get out. You know, I don't try to like do like a whole wipe anymore because I just find it I'm busy all the time now. I'm not as free as I used to be with work and stuff like that. I get caught up and then I don't really feel like doing a long wipe. All right, here we go. So, let's say all right, let's say we do that and then we're going to do this now. I think I figured out why wasn't it snapping. I think I think that was it. I think it's because I didn't have a low foundation. All right, so moment of truth. Moment of truth. Bam. Wait. Okay, this one. Moment of truth, and it's gonna mess with me, isn't it? Well, it was doing that in the other one too, so. It's going up there now. Why? I needed to go down there. I feel you. Friend, hey Bio, can you come look at my lights? They keep flickering, Bio. Sure, I'm a master electricity and Russ. That's the idea, man. That's the idea behind it. So this is just a full wall. And this is a half wall, or is this just a foundation? That's a foundation, bro. That's why I think it's going on here. I think maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. We'll figure this out right now. Obviously, this is not a thing. You would just, whatever. Let's see if that's what it is. Oh my God, it was. Okay, so that's why. I thought that was a wall. Okay, well, I had it there for a second, but just bear with me. There it is. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What the? Beautiful. So then now this should work like this, right? Oh, dude, you could even do the short one if you want. There you go. Bam. You're straight, dude. This is a straight up bunker. Obviously, you would extend this. You would, probably do something like this. And then, make your TC right there if you want. So you put your TC there instead. Okay, now we figured it out. There you go. Hopefully that helps you and your wife. But no, I'm gonna start playing again, dude. I'm gonna start playing again on some Rust console. Probably stream it more often than not. But I'm not gonna last more than 2 days in servers due to stream snipers and stuff like that. We don't want to deal with that. They kind of ruin the game. So we'll be playing without the stream snipers. Okay. So this is what we could do right there. See? Bam. And dude, if you really want, you could even lower this foundation. Or this one, whatever one you want, and then you could even like just put something like oh, I don't know, what's it called? These things right here, the forges, furnaces. And this would be like a walkway, but in reality you also smelt metal here. Is that jade I hear? That is jade I hear. I think it's because this is too low to the water, so I can't place it because it's practically in the water. I just heard him. Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. Hold on a second, guys. Hello.
Hello.
There you are. I heard the music and I'm like, I think Jay pulled up in his Honda.
Is that? What's up, dude?
What's up,
What's
man?
up, chat? What's up?
You took a nap, you put too? Dude, that's exactly what I did.
I did not mean to fall asleep.
No, I was like, you know what? I wanna mess around with electricity tonight. I'm gonna take a nap.
Oh, you did too, huh?
It says I know you could put three. That's what I do every time. Yeah, you could do three furnaces like that. I was messing around with some electricities here. Okay, so for the stream, what I wanted to do is that I wanted to mess around with electricity and see the type of things we could come up with, and then I am thinking about how to integrate that type of things into the base building. So like I was saying in the beginning of the stream, um, things like this would be good. So for example, let's say like it's dark outside, and you're just kind of waiting and stuff like that. You could turn on the lights, because no longer you're gonna be able to just manually turn on the lights. Now they have to be powered. Another thing is like let's say you want to go to sleep and you don't feel like walking around your whole base closing each door. You could just press this button, and it closes and opens the doors like so. When it's on, it keeps the doors open. When it's off, it shuts down the doors. And then now we have the heater, like you see right here. So it could keep you warm in the winter biome. So that's nice. So check this out. I managed to, I was messing around with this and I figured this. Don't mind the cabling, alright? We'll fix that. Just, this is one thing that I thought was cool that you could do. You could set a detector outside, and then if it detects somebody camping you or something like that, and let's say what everybody does, they have all their garage doors open. When it senses somebody outside, it will close all the doors, like so. And the light would turn on, letting you know, hey, there's a dude camping outside your front door. So it's like, well, I mean, now I know. And if you reset it, I would suggest you press the button to reset all the doors, so all the doors will open again once the dude leaves or once you take care of him. But my biggest issue with this would be don't put this on regular doors. Cause
Oh yeah, or on your outside doors.
yeah, don't put this on regular doors. Put this like on your second floor or something like that. On like your second floor where like all the garage doors are wide open. And then one thing that you always you should do is when you click on it, make sure you put exclude my God, exclude authorized. There you go. Because then anybody who's authorized in the TC, they won't set off the alarm. Like right now, I don't have it, so that's why when me and Jay walk past it, it activates it. You know, so obviously, yeah, you see, as soon as he jumps out, it activates. And then obviously, you would hide this little detector somewhere. So now I'm kind of messing around, trying to see if I could mimic what you had on that one base that you showed me about, like how if there's somebody nearby, it activates the turret, and then it puts it on a timer, and then if nobody's there, and this is set of the
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
and then
Okay,
they're gonna go to
go
sleep.
ahead.
And I'm like, I'm confused, dude. I don't know how to work the timer. And so I was
Well, I
like, you
would
know
do
what?
this.
I'll wait for Jade to see
Get the
how he could
turret.
do.
Get the turret working first.
Got you, baby.
Excuse me. And then I would say get a battery. Here you are. I got you.
Yeah, we're good. We got this right here. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah, but I want to be able to see the drain on it.
There you go.
You could use. Oh, right there, right there. Right there, got that back. Jeez. Okay, let me authorize. I
There you
mean,
go.
you did connect it. I did say go ahead,
Yeah, you
connect
did.
it.
You were like
That's
connected. I was
exactly
like,
what
I
you
say
did.
less.
Yeah. Can we make it? Can we do it like this? May I?
Yeah, build some walls. Yeah, dude, go ahead, do your thing.
May I?
You have my full permission.
Oh yeah. For nothing but um, lovely smooches.
Beef.
And Susan doesn't like naughty
Yeah,
words these days.
yeah.
I was
She
going to say
doesn't
something
like
else.
it.
I don't know how far in you are.
I'm 33 minutes in, so you're good. You know, Aunt Susan doesn't like when you say beef.
Beef, hot beef.
Would it be Irish sausage or Italian sausage?
Irish sausage is the best
No.
sausage, but I'm also very, very.
Oh, never mind. I'll text you something later. As the missus was saying that I thought it was funny. Speaking of Irish,
Ah,
I was like, it has to do with Irish with St. Patty's Day coming up.
oh yeah, that's right. I kind
Yeah,
of forgot
and
my
then
holiday's coming.
yeah, it's like with St. Patty's Day coming up, if you're gonna dress up as a leprechaun, wink. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah.
I was like,
I
that would
mean,
be, yeah.
how far in are you? 30 minutes? I'll dress my cock up as a leprechaun.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, are you gonna dress and send some pics over? Be like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's a little green man.
You know, it's
Like,
funny. The missus was saying, he was like, when she's heard you talking, and I was like, what did you picture he looks like? And he was like, I picture him just very skinny white guy. I'm like, that yeah.
yeah, pretty.
Yeah, I was like, you hit right at the
Irish.
dot. It's like, have you seen him? Have you met him before? It's like, that's basically him.
Pretty much. Think redhead without the red hair.
He's like, yeah, basically. He's like, we'll get away the Irish. All right, I'm trying to see what you're doing here.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I would probably the
Yes.
best way to do this.
I put a
Um,
voting poll. I'm sorry, not to interrupt you. I put a
Go ahead.
voting poll, and 4 people have voted, and I'm like, you hype for the Power Surge update coming on February 23. 25% said yes, 75% said no. It's like, oh,
They're not. Well, it doesn't matter because
it's
you better
coming.
be ready.
I mean, are you guys not hyped because of the fact that you don't know what power is? Well, this is what we're gonna be
Yeah,
putting out guides.
get with
Both
it.
J Monkey, me, and Razor. We're all gonna be putting out guides on our perspective on power.
All right, so how would you wire up one turret? Here's it. I almost always say this, and this will get you going here.
I see what you're saying.
You almost always want to make sure that you put what next to a turret. It's almost the same rule that I almost always say. It's the same rule over here. Remember how it's like I almost always, without
right here.
fail, will always take a switch after a battery?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing with the turret.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like, because at first, well, you already saw it because if anybody else needs to be authorized for one, but you're like, hey, BioLaser, Jade, I only play solo. It's not a big deal. Well, you need to have the turret off when you reload it. So either way, you're gonna have to have a controlled turn on and turn off.
Yeah, that's one thing that I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
You need to have the turret off. Like right now we have access to it because of it. It's not like how it plays right now in the wipe, where like you could access it even though like it's on. Right? No, no, yeah, it has to be off. So you have to have no power going to it whatsoever. Alright, so what I would do in order to power it is that I would just do this and then
And then the output, yeah, okay, you're doing red. Good man.
Jesus Christ.
You just have it go across the frame if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm already telling you right now, we're going to be doing this a couple times over. So you make it good, but nothing too crazy.
so obviously it's not powered, you see. And now it is.
So here's another thing I would do. And I know we have a switch here by the
See, and I can't access
battery.
it. Yes.
I would strongly recommend sticking one. So if we were to have 3 turrets, how would we split it up?
3 turrets?
Yep.
To this? Alright, so hold on. You said
This was like Blue's Clues last time, which I thought was kind of funny. You said the way we did it. But I think everybody appreciated it. At least everybody was saying to me, and I think they said it to you. They're like, I appreciate the speed in which BioLaser's going, because they're like, that's more my speed. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right.
yeah. If I want to connect 3 turrets, I guess I would do this. Boom. And then I'll just connect each one of this to a turret. Like bam. That's what's this? Yo, Bow Laser, how's it going, brother? Yo, what's going on? How's it going, my man? Long time no see, dude. This is Alpha Troll, right? There you go. There you go. And then that powers 2 turrets. And then
So technically, if it's on the same wall, you probably
23.
You probably don't need the switch for all of them. But I would almost always put a switch close to the turret.
I see what
It's
you
just
mean. Just in
yeah,
case
here's the
you're
other thing.
seeing a safety fault. Are you putting to connect the switch? Or are you saying just to have the switch there in case in the future you're like, maybe I don't want this turret as much.
Right. Well, because you already saw with this setup here, like how quickly stuff drains. Well, actually, move the turrets out. You moved all this. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I
Never
moved
mind.
it.
We're working with a different
No,
example.
but like
Go
for
ahead.
me, the example that you gave me was right. You're like for example, who's like if you have a turret that it's in the inside, why the hell would you have that on?
Right. Well,
Like
you
turn
can.
that on. He's like, yeah, but like turn it on like to save battery and for the battery to store
There you
more
go.
charge would be like, hey, just turn that off when you're at base and stuff like that. If you're getting attacked, yeah, turn it on. If you're getting, or even go as crazy as like put in like a detector like I had here for the doors, so the turret would turn on as soon as that happens or something like that. If you want, or if you want to go on the cheap and just have a switch for it, just turn on the switch when you're log off for the night or something like that.
Here's what I would suggest, since you probably want to switch for each of these, and we're going to have probably 3 different examples. I would pick a color after it hits the splitter, and go ahead and move the splitter off the wall and move it over back here. And then choose a color for each turret port. So we've got,
Where do you want me to put it?
you know what I'm saying?
Where do you want me to put
So
the splitter?
I put your splitter right here next to the switch.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. Because we're gonna have a couple pieces of logic there, and then you can just drop it
Alright,
down the floor
so
and then run it to each
first
section.
turret.
So consider each turret pod its own color. So instead of that
Gotcha.
one being red, we could just cut that one. Cutting it.
Yep. So I'm gonna put purple.
Purple that comes out of the splitter. Sorry, it should be red
Mhm.
that comes off the top.
And then I'm gonna put like green for the first one.
I do purple for the first one. Sorry, I should have done that. There you go. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm like, wait.
Sorry. Yeah,
I'll
use
do,
purple
I'll,
for the first one.
I'll do purple for the first one. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. That's what he says. It's nice to see the stream. I tried to jump on when I see you go live. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. The Fatal, what's going on, man? Trap bases are gonna go crazy with this update. That's right. That's what we're trying to like. We're gonna be coming up with a lot of these things. Don't even stress about it, man. We're gonna have a
Here,
lot of guides.
suggestion: use
Yes.
the last right slot on the splitter so we don't have the cables crossing. Same setup you just had, but slide the output of that on the right, output 3. See with your node, it says power output 3.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, just so it doesn't cross. I know, it's like all of a sudden you get a really good like connection, then you go, oh yeah, I need to organize it.
No,
Just
yeah,
I've
I
done
see
this
what
a
you mean.
million times, so I'm just letting you know. Just yeah, put that one as the last one on power output 3. There you go. And then whatever the last color you want for the last pod. And so that way everything that's done with the cabling for that particular turret, you can just keep that color. It kind of helps with organizing, like if you have multiple examples,
Not only that,
which we do.
it helps you know the cable, you know, that is
Right, you
going to
like
each
know what's
one.
going on.
Then we're gonna do green for this one. And then for this
The
one,
purple and the blue look so close.
yeah, it's actually yeah, I think I'm gonna switch that.
Yeah, it's like the way the light. Yeah, I know. The light hits it in such a way where it's
Yeah,
like
you know
very
what? I know what I'm gonna switch it to. Something that
hot
stands
pink.
out. There you go.
I had dirty nachos before I got on.
Did you? That's I don't know
Probably
if
gonna
you
pay for that later.
yeah, you might. You're going to for sure. 10 out of 10 you will. All right, the cyan blue kind of blends in a little bit, but it stands out. It says also, yeah, with the update, will you choose the gun that goes in the turret? Yes, my
Correct.
man, you will. Like, for example, this turret, we have a Python. You could even choose a nail gun if you so choose to. And I think Jade said that. Jade was like, oh, a nail gun will be cheaper to have because all you need is like metal fragments to make the bullets for it, you know?
No gunpowder. Yeah.
No gunpowder required. So, like, if you're struggling for gunpowder, that would probably be the best option to go with. And I was like, that's crazy. I was like, how about Yokas? Yokas will be nasty with these things. But like, you remember Yokas, the closer you are, the better damage you do. So I probably on a turret it's not gonna do that great. So do things like like nail guns. Like I like pythons because when python hits, it kills.
It's slaps
Yeah.
cheeks.
So think about like hitting 6 of these bullets, like always landing. You know, it's deadly. That's deadly indeed. All right, so let's turn all these switches on to turn on these turrets. Alright, so we got the turrets going, which is hot. Let me see how much battery we're using. We're using 35 output out of the 50 output. So that's good. This is nice. Thanks for the response, Fatal. Wait, what? Like snipers or pistols or another update for the future? Yeah, with the update you will be able to choose the gun.
All right. So for this one, how would you set up both the switch for opening the doors and the turret for purple?
Oh, for like purple?
Yep.
I would do, let me see. I would do something like this. Where
You get the right
is
color?
my switch?
There we go.
Hold on, I'm like, I think it's this
Okay,
one.
take your time. I'm just cleaning up the wires.
Thank you, sir.
I know, cause like if you hit it at a weird angle sometimes, it looks straight, and then you go back and you go, oh, it wasn't.
I see what you mean.
You will have to key those in when you're done. Or pair them
Oh
to the
my god, dude,
controller.
this is so nice. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. You could only pair these things when the door is
Yeah.
when the door is closed.
Yep.
So it'll be like something
Yeah.
like this. There you go.
You're fine until the time I saw that. I was just like, ah.
Why is this thing not on? Oh, I know why. Oh, I'm so dumb. No, it's not on.
All right. What side did you
Mm,
take it from?
the left side. That's why.
Uh-huh. So the left side, here's the thing.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. You can put that at 10, and then the remainder goes back down on the other side.
Mhm.
That's what here, and like just for clarity too, this is usually why when I'm showing branches, I instead of having it go directly down like that, I have it go up and over, so you kind
I
of
see
know
what you
where it's
mean.
where it's going into,
Yeah. Or
just so
something like
it's a
that.
bit easier to understand. Yeah, because if it drags across the top, then it looks like it came from the right.
Mhm. Oh, you pretty much did it.
Yeah, so that way when you see the cable, you kind of know where it's going. When you've got the marching ants out, it's like dit, 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 dit,
Yeah.
dit.
I like how it's cool. Like other people can see the cables as well.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Right. So then this thing will be like some. We got some scrubs in the front door. You'd be like, all right, dude, turn this on. And then this thing, they'll get shot. I just wish the turret would turn on faster.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, so because by the time that the doors are up, the turrets just are starting to like put their head down to the point.
Yeah, that's the thing is you need to make sure that when people hear garage doors, you'll learn real fast, start to run.
Yeah.
Because
So
if you
w
don't,
would it be better to have the turret on, like on a different switch, so like you could turn on the turret first before you open the garage doors?
yes, but that's definitely a more sophisticated question and a more sophisticated answer. I
Yeah.
would say for this time being, I'd say show it like this. It's actually pretty involved to get it to start up first.
Yeah. You can only imagine. You have to put
Yep,
it like on a
it's
timer and
something we've
stuff
been
like
cooking
that.
for a while too. Kind of like with the automated doors, like the Jade Smart Door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so you want to try the timer one, eh?
Mhm. You know, like the where you time it.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
So like it goes off after a certain time.
Okay. Let's see if I can remember what I did. All right, good way to explain it.
Oh, yeah.
Is this how I did it before? This would be, oops, that's green. Sorry.
How'd you do that? Oh, I'm like, what did you do?
So what you do with this one, it's a little, I'm trying to think of a good way to organize this too. So you want the on and off switch to trigger like the timing for this. So you really, initially you want a splitter, well, I'm sorry, a branch, which is kind of like a controlled split
Mhm.
to go off to the side. So I'm trying to set the same thing over here real fast. So then you can decide how you want to place it on yours. So like that would be, the green light would be the turret. And then we'll put this down further.
Mm. What is this? Oh. Nice little gadget.
I think we just got the update on ours too, where we can place the components lower, which is great. See, I already messed that up once. I'm glad I did this again. Okay, so then this would go. I'm sorry, I messed that up. I messed that up. I messed it up so bad. If you weren't confused, now you are.
Definitely confused.
Yeah, there's something about when it crosses over that it
I
like
think
scrambles
I
your
think the
brain.
coolest thing that you showed me was this. I was like, I didn't know this existed. I was like, this
Oh,
is gonna change the game when you live in the snow biome.
oh yeah, it is. 100%.
Like now you could actually live in the snow biome without being like, I'm gonna freeze. Oh man, that didn't work so well.
All right, I think I got it. I hope so. If not, we'll find out. So the thing with the timer is you can only set the timer with your cable out, and if it has power going into the bottom.
Okay, yeah, because that was my thing. I was like, how the hell do? Oh damn, I messed up. I cut the power from it. My bad.
Uh,
I was trying to see like, I was trying to click it and I ended up. Yeah, my bad. So how do you set it up? You just click E on it. Oh,
well, first it needs to be on. So see how the timer's going? Now you can, with your cable out, when it goes off. I think when it goes off.
you press E on it, or you hold E on it.
Here, is that right? Am I out of my mind here?
Oh, it says
Yeah,
activate.
now hold E on. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you just flicked it. Did you set the timer to something like,
No, I
I don't
didn't.
know, 20? You gotta hold E on it when you're looking at it with the cable.
Oh, okay, there you go. Set
Hold
timer. It
action.
says 10. I'll set
All
it
right,
to
yeah,
like
set it to
20.
like 20. Yeah, nothing too crazy because we're gonna do this a couple times. And so what you want to do now is
It's actually
the branch is
it's
only
all
you
that
take.
time.
If you look at the white cable,
Mhm.
the left side of the branch is always 2, and that's as low as it goes. So what it's going to do is the remainder of the power goes through the branch, and it's going to go off into the timer circuit, and then that's going to go power the turret. But like the white cable is just sending a signal to say, hey, go ahead and turn it on.
Mm. So wait. So the toggle on is telling the white cable. It gets connected to the toggle on, and that's sending a message saying turn on the light.
Yeah, or in this case, turn on the turret. So, and then that's the thing, it's already on. So like what you're gonna have to do is shut this off and turn it back on, and now this light stays on for 20 seconds.
Mm.
So you're thinking about wanting to use an HBF sensor, correct?
Yeah, like that's what I was trying to say. Like to be able to like if they, you see how like over here, it'll detect if somebody's here. It would just set it off. It'll turn on the
Yes.
turret.
So it's the same circuit here, but instead that white cable right there is going to be set in between that white cable is going to be an HBF sensor.
Mm.
So here, look, we can do the same thing over here.
So instead of the light will be replaced by the turret.
Correct. Here, try the same thing over here. Do it up. I'll give you a hint. Here's one of them. It's almost better. Oh yeah, this is so annoying to have it on this side.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, go for it. Brains.
Um. Oh, wow, that's not the cable I want. There you go.
Ah.
Uh, I don't know if I did this correctly. Oh.
Yeah, no, you did it right. I just so people can understand it.
I was like, wait, I was like, cause I'm moving around and it's not activating, so I'm like, wait, I don't know if I did this right. Okay, but obviously with this, you would actually have to put 10.
Yeah, typically for you would add an extra zero or something, right? So you put like 200 seconds as opposed to whatever. But in our case, we'll knock off a zero, so it's only
No,
20
no, I'm
seconds.
talking about the electrical branch.
Oh, wait, how much do you need it for?
It was
No,
like
you don't need it. Like that's a waste because the HBF sensor, look, 1 unit of
oh
power,
yeah,
follow the
yeah,
white
yeah,
cable.
because it goes, it's
Right, right.
connected to the. Oh, okay, I see what I mean. So that's why you connect it to the right, because the right is like whatever's left over
The
goes
remainder,
to.
right? And it's gonna be smart about it because remember the left side of the branch, it like the branch is great, but the left side always uses that amount of power you type in. So if you type in 10, yeah, you could set the circuit up so it always takes the white cable line, but
Yeah.
that means you're always using that amount of power at all times, and that kind of defeats the purpose of being smart about it. So like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're
So
set.
ready now?
I'm like, what's
Here. So go ahead and exclude or exclude you and keep the others, and then I'll walk through and see if it goes off.
exclude others? Okay, I got you. I exclude it.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Include others and then exclude authorized.
Yeah, include. I'll exclude
Include
authorized. Yeah, I did.
and then make sure include others is checked.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, now watch. Ready? Is it off right now? No.
Yeah, it's off right now.
Oh
I
wait, I'm
think.
authorized.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
on. I was
stupid,
like,
dog.
wait, you're authorized by.
All right, I did. Gee. I was like, go ahead. 2 plus 2 is definitely 6.
Mhm. There it is.
So I set it off.
Yeah.
So all you do now is this is the solution. So how do you do it up on a turret?
Um.
Easier said than done, huh?
You would change the light for the turret?
Yeah, the light represents the turret. So you could do the same thing over here. Now you see why we kind of put it out on a long side of the wall here?
I get you.
Well, A for format, wink, but also because it's a bit, if you're fitting it under a windowsill, which is more likely, you need a certain layout too. So like, figure out however you want to do that.
Alright.
And the sensor, we should probably make the frame a bit higher. Although I guess you could stick it like above the frame here on the outside if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. All right, so let me do this. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Let me see if I can get this done. Wait. Pick this up. Okay, so then we'll do something like this. Where's my There you go.
And if you want to use some different cables down here, remember how we use white for the trigger? You could
Mhm.
use white for the trigger here. It might help.
Where? Oh.
Like you're good on the green. I'm just saying. You see how our main color here was yellow, but our
Mhm.
trigger was white.
Yeah.
It just might help with organizing, just because the trigger's kind of a tricky. Like, you know what I mean?
I get what you're
You look at it and kind of go, "What is that, my brain?"
saying. Mhm. Oh jeez. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna use green. Oh no, actually, I'll use red.
I think you got a pretty mouth. What?
What?
Who said that? It's so weird.
How can you say that, Joe?
Are you on normal time right now? In game, are you admin time or normal time?
I think I'm in admin time.
Okay.
At least I think so. Cause it's been daytime this whole time.
Yeah, I've also been switching the EV time to.
Oh, okay, so maybe that's why.
Yep, yep. I'm on it, dude. I'm a great wingman too in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo.
Yeah. I'm good with electrical wingman. I'm good with landing that.
And that pussy.
landing that buzz. I am, dude. I'm an excellent wingman.
I'm trying to switch. I'm trying to mess around with the colors. My bad.
I just want people to know whose base this is. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I get you, baby. I think we're gonna go with blue with that one. All right. And then this guy, he's like, he comes in, he's like, I canceled my pre-order, and I decided to wait for private service. It's been a long time.
Pre-order. Oh, what? You canceled 2 years ago?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He said he decided to wait for pre-orders, and he's still waiting. Well, you could have been joining the game this whole time, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's on you at the end of the day, you know. Mm. Let's switch that to purple. That's not what I wanted, but F it, that's always gonna work. Okay, we're
Hey,
missing one
the
thing.
most important part though is here, come over the circuit real fast.
Mm. Yeah, no,
Now
it's
look
this.
this way. Now look this way. Just yep. Okay, go ahead.
That's funny. He's like, yeah, just checking. It's like, oh,
Just want
okay.
everybody to know where
What's
they
up?
at.
And they know what's up. I guess I'll go green with this one.
Oh, nice. Okay, you put it lower. Oh, I didn't even see that. Smart. Okay. Dang, we're doing this. I didn't even see it on there.
All right. There it goes. It turned on.
So let's see if it does it for Okay, so it's like right
I
there.
gotta reset it. Yeah. So I'm gonna put like 20 seconds. All right.
All right, is it good? Here, I'll walk past.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here, I'll be like, hey man, this base looks like it looks real good, man. I'll come over here and I'll.
Gee. Yeah, 'cause
You know what I mean?
it doesn't have a gun in it.
I know, simulating the sound.
Mhm.
Pew pew pew. Now, go ahead and clean up the wires a little bit. So how you would maybe, unless that looks. I mean, I guess it's fine. Now,
Looks
can you
fine
do
to
the
me.
same thing over here with? And it's important you've got that one switch right here, because look, if you want to kill the automated system itself, bingo.
Mhm.
Because sometimes you don't want somebody coming out there and doing anything because they're messing around with your turret anyways.
Yeah.
Um, so you see how we progressed this from like one was how do you do just a standard open? Now we did one that was like, hey, how do you set off a sensor?
Mhm.
But please note that the switch, if you go back to the wall here, the white line that goes from the HBF sensor to your trigger on the timer is if you have any more logic in between this white cable after the HBF sensor, you're going to need to add more logic to this. More, here, I'm back at the original example, the one that's got the white.
Yeah.
So, like, please note at the where it exits the HBF sensor, if you need anything else in between there, you're going to have to add more logic there and power for it to work. Because here's the problem: the HBF sensor actually detects how many people are in front of it.
Yeah, the HPF being this brown little button looking thing.
Yes, it's the white cable that's powering it. So
Mhm.
if you need something in between there, you'll have to put more stuff to boost the signal, which is a whole nother discussion. But like if you have it simple like this, where it's just going to set off like either a memory cell or a timer, it'll work because you only need 1 unit of power to come out of there. Because if you follow the cable, it's sending off 2 units of power to the HBF sensor, which the HBF sensor is going to use one. So then when it detects somebody, it's only going to put off 1 unit of power off to the right because that's all that's left. But if you had more power here, and let's say there was 10 of us standing here, it
Mhm.
will put out 10 units of power because it actually detects how many people are in the area.
Mm.
But in this case, we only gave it 2 units of power because we just needed to activate a timer because one person is as good as 10 because all we want is the doors to open and murder.
Mhm. All we really want is for the things to just shoot.
Exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and put your... So if you can do the same thing you did over there. I'll put locks in these for you. But now you activate the doors to go with it. Yeah, I know. It's like, and now divide the room by 50.
You'll be all right. Well, you activated the doors.
You want me to pair the doors? I'll pair the doors while you get the rest.
Mhm.
You you cheater! You're supposed to do it for. You're supposed to set up a whole new one for that side.
Oh, my bad. I was like, yeah, fuck it.
I mean, unless you don't want the other turret to work. Oh,
Oh, that's right. All right, here we go.
this is supposed to be more realistic. Because think about it. If you're a solo, you're gonna get one turret. You want it wired, and then when you get another one, you will slowly add what you need to put up the second one. You're not gonna disconnect the other one. You're gonna leave it up.
I don't got enough money or to run two
You're like,
turrets.
I feel like this is a quiz.
I'm a poor person, man. I'm a poor bastard.
I mean, because that's how we do it, right? Like, think about it. How many times have we played? And
Right.
like, that's more realistically how it would go up. We would go slowly because A, we can't afford the power, but like most of all because we don't have the stuff yet because we're still trying to get it.
Mhm. That's how you end up. That's usually how. That's why a lot of stuff is modular because you end up doing that type of thing. Oh, panic. You painted them. You're good, dude. Now, obviously, you would hide this, but Alright, we're gonna do this again. Here we go. Put this here, put that there. And let the rainbow starts. We're gonna go down this way. We're gonna connect. First, we're gonna connect our switch to our actual electrical branch. Boom, now our electrical branch is power. And then we're gonna use the green one to power our little sensor that is all the way up here in the front. Now our sensor is powered, and that would be the left one, so then we at least know what's up. Now we're gonna use the blue one to go ahead and power our timer. Oh jeez. And then after that we're gonna set up the purple, and that timer we're gonna connect it to our turret. Now our turret would now be powered. But that's gonna power the turret. Oh, a timer. Okay, so I think
So break it down.
what
Break
we
it down.
need to do.
Like, okay, so as one function, go ahead and go back. Actually, Your answer is on your first example.
Yeah. I got it right here. Use another one of these bad boys.
That's right, baby.
Alright, so then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go down this way. And then boom, connected the purple. Now for the tower, well actually, here, let's do that there. Let's put that at 10. And then for the door, oh, you know what? I messed that up. Oh, come on, dude. I'm trying to make sure that like people see that the yellow cable is coming out. All right, cool. We're gonna use hot pink for the doors. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna connect that.
So the reason why Bio would use a timer with the doors is because of that delayed time when he opens the doors. Because if you already know there's an HBF sensor and you're a grub, you're going to get right on the edge and activate it and then back off. So then somebody on the side can then go up into the turret bay and then try to like punch it.
Yep.
Or you'd shoot at it with a crossbow. Or I'm sorry, a compound bow.
Alright, go ahead and see if it works.
Okay, ready?
Oh, whoops. Give me a second. I forgot to connect the most important thing. The sensor. Okay, that should be good. Oh look, it even activated even though you're in here. Alright, should be good. Walk outside. Beautiful thing. Oh look, you see?
The doors didn't swing open.
Yeah.
Let's troubleshoot it.
I think I know why.
How much is coming off the purple? 11? Oh, you need more than that.
Zero's coming out of the purple. Why zero?
Hold on, let me see. What line is that? That's 16 units of power that comes over here. It's 15 coming over here. How come that's only 11 after it comes off the top?
I set the turret. I set the branch to 10 instead of 2 because it's powering the turret. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on a second. I know what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. Maybe if I see, but now the doors are opening. But the turret is not shooting.
But it's 16 units of power. Hold on. This should work. We're missing something here.
I don't know. I'm trying to see.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Watch this. I bet this works. Ready?
Mhm.
Here's another great example of why. Okay, so a lot of people are like, hey,
How
why
did you
not
get that
just
to
use a
work?
splitter on everything? Because it was evenly splitting everything, it wasn't enough to power that circuit.
Oh. Oh, so wait, where did you
Yeah.
switch to this?
All right, so look, here's how splitters work. Come on back.
Where you at? Oh, okay.
So, based on, so look, if you hold your node over there, it says power output 1, power output 2, power output 3, and now hold your node on top where it says power in. Look at the power in right now, it's 49 units of power. So,
Mhm.
what that means is, it's going to take and split that or divide it by however many are connected down below. So, since there's only 2, it's going to split that evenly. If we have 3, it's going to divide it 3 times instead of 2.
24,
And
24.
when we divided it 3 times, that was enough for it to not be able to power this circuit because we have a bit more logic here.
Oh, I get it. So the
Watch, I bet this
splitter
opens now.
was splitting it evenly.
Yeah, we were running out of just because, like, look, when this was active, I looked at the top, it said 12, which is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
enough because, look, yeah.
that's why when I looked at it, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That's why I was like, am I like messing up? I was like, no, the
No,
battery
you
is
had it
splitting
right.
it.
100% it was right.
So then how'd you fix it? You just cut the line from the third one?
Yeah, so, yeah, and here's the thing. You have it set at, like, 30 seconds or 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Watch, if I go and connect this again, it won't operate correctly because it's dividing it by 3 as opposed to, and that's another reason why you see me use things like a branch when I know, right? There's pros and cons to a splitter and there's pros and cons to a branch.
Good morning, John. Thanks for dropping by. And you put
Because it
yes?
always,
Good stuff, dude. My
and
bad.
it cuts it evenly, and it's hard to, like, sometimes you need a controlled split, and sometimes you, like, an even split's fine.
So
Yeah,
for this,
we got like four big things here. Like, we got different turret ports, but then we had a good reason of, like, why sometimes you would want to use a branch.
hmm right
Sometimes, not
here,
all the time.
right here, yeah, a branch would be a splitter is splitting the things evenly, but
If it does
yeah,
it 3 times, it's not enough to power your first circuit. I'm sorry,
no,
the
it's
last circuit,
not. So
the
you
blue one.
said for this, it would probably be better to use a branch right here.
Well, here's the thing, though. You probably want to use a splitter. You just don't want to use all 3 connections because you're going to need that extra power. So,
hmm
like, if you're going to do stuff and have this kind of logic here, you most likely would want to have uh, either a splitter with 2 holes, or, yeah, in this case, you would do.
Honestly,
Here's the same. Here's
this
the
is
same example.
helpful
Like,
because
it's crazy though,
yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah. I just thought about it. It was like if we're having trouble powering 3 turrets, imagine when the Zergs are trying to power their 17
Yes.
turrets. It's gonna be hard.
So here's another way to do a more controlled split, and this is just a good. I'm going to use the black line because this shows you what's connecting.
hmm
Normally you would just connect them like this. Let me show you on the wall real fast. Normally you would just get, this is like a branch splitter. You just take the
Yeah.
black line and then put it to the output if you want to be really condensed. But like
Right
I
over
did
here.
this way so you guys could see it. So here, look, we can do the exact same thing here. So instead of using this, let's do, so red was the input, correct?
hmm
Another reason why you want to power for your, or switch to your main power. So let's go ahead. What's the first one? It's light blue. So let's go ahead and bring this down. We're going to cross the cables, and I'm sorry. Here, let's do it this way.
You're crossing the beans.
I know. Here, let me do it so we don't. So the thing with this is yes, it's more involved because it's like you look at this and go, what?
Yeah, you got little three little black, green, shiny buttons.
Yeah, we'll just cross for now because
Yeah.
I can't figure out what this is in my head by looking at it. I gotta do it on the. So how much power does this circuit need total? The blue one.
This one?
Yeah.
If it's connecting to the turret, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 13, a good like 20, maybe 30 actually. Because you're looking at 2 doors, and opening each one, opening those 2 doors is gonna be 11. Plus the turret's gonna be 10, so that's already 21. Plus the 1, 2, 3, 4 switches, so it's like what, 25 power?
Which for the blue one?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so for the blue one, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16. So set the light blue one for 16. See if it works still.
Let me see. Says 16, right?
Yeah, we'll try 16. That sounds right. Oh no, you know what? It's not 16. It needs to be 18. Yeah,
I
because
said,
look, it was just enough to not turn on the turrets. 18. 18 or it's 17. Try 17.
um, all right.
All right, it's 18. I lied. Yep. All right. So this one's beefier because it requires more juice. So then the next one would also be
So wait, so each door, how much power does each door use?
1.
1. Okay. So I did the math right. I thought both doors together was 11. Got it. So 1, 1.
Yeah, you see how some you're like, oh, this would be an easy example, but like it goes in pretty deep.
Yeah.
You've got decay on here. What are you missing? High quality?
From where?
High quality. Oh, because I put a door on there.
You put a door? Where did you put a door? Oh,
I put this white door right
I
there.
see it now.
It's like, why
I'm
are we
like, what
decaying?
door? I was like, what door? Yeah.
Okay, so this one here, how much do you think this uses? Because it's
1,
actually, it's
2,
probably 2
3,
less. So this one's probably
3
16.
plus 10. Nah, dude, this is like 13.
Nah. Okay, try it. See if it works. Step outside.
All right, never mind. But why? 1, 2, 3.
Try
4.
14.
Oh, 14. Yeah, because I forgot the thing.
But you can already see the difference between, like, using a splitter, you don't have to use all this extra math. It's a bit cleaner, but also for that convenience, you lose the ability to get more control. And so for this last one, we just need, what, 12 or some shit for this?
1, 2, 3. Why is it doing that? I know why it's not turning on, my dumbass. No, I was correct. So, why is this turret not turning on? Alright, we'll do 15.
It needs to be 16.
It's probably 16. Yeah, you're right. Where's the 16 coming from? Where's the 16 coming from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 plus the
I think
third
it's
is
3 for the
10.
branch. I think it's at least 3 for the branch.
It's 3 for the branch. Oh, that's right, because we're using a branch. No, but that. No, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be like 4, right? Isn't it 4? Yeah, each one of these things are 1. So it's 4 plus the turret will be 10. I'm so confused. The turret is using 10. The little button is using 1.
It's actually using 2. The button's using 2.
Oh, so then, yeah, that don't make sense why it's 16 then. Because instead of 14, you add an extra 2 instead of a 1. No, then it would be 15. So one of these things is using more than 1 power, other than that one. Oh, whatever. It works with 16.
But also, because, and now you see why we have a switch that goes from the battery, because now when all of these are on, whether they're triggered or not, you are using whatever you typed into these branches.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you want to save power, you have to shut them all off. Because it doesn't matter at the junction point here, if you turn these off, it's not going to save you power, because these branches here are already configured to push the power. So your blue, green, and purple line are always consuming whatever you have typed in. That one's 18, this one's 16, and this one's 14. So like, you're always going to have that drain on the battery unless you shut off, which is exactly 49 units of power. So like, it doesn't leave you a lot of runtime.
Mind you,
So like,
we
you're
don't
going to
even
have to
have
shut
this
this
on.
all off. What's that?
We don't even have this last switch on, so it probably
That's what I'm
uses
saying,
more.
because remember, branches always use the configured part of the branch, to the left side of the branch. So that's why, another reason why, look, we got a kill switch here. Now how much are we using? 0.
0.
So like you can already see the pros and cons for each of these. The splitter is smart in that regard, but then you have to really be careful about how much you're throwing on each even split, because it may not be enough to power your turrets.
Yeah, it's gonna kill them. It's gonna kill the battery on the charge on your battery.
So if you want 2 smart turret bay doors, then I would use 2 spots on the splitter, right? So if you want these timers and stuff to go with it, and then the rest would be like saved on the battery itself, because that's more realistic, I think, for like a solo. You'd probably have 1 or 2 turrets somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As a solo, you would probably only have 1. If I would say 1. I say 2. You're just getting greedy as heck. I say 1 is more than enough, to be honest with you.
Now you see why we set it up the way we did. And I was like, let's use a color for each.
That way you could see. That makes sense. That way you could see.
And now you can rewire the whole thing again with blue, purple, and then kind of see like with the blue and the green, you can see that those will run just fine, and they'll be smart about how much power that you're using.
That's right.
So really, there's like a bunch of lessons to be learned here. So like, if you're gonna teach this, I would just do 2 of them and do it off of a splitter, and just say like, you know, you can only really.
Dude, honestly, I would just do 1 and do it out of a splitter.
Right. Let everybody else figure it out on their own. It's like if you want to add more, you can, but.
Yeah, you want to add more, you can, but I wouldn't suggest it. I would even do a splitter, and I would just split the other 2 would just go to like the other things would just go to this, like the power, the lights, and then the third one will go to the heater or something like that. Cause so here's the thing that I was thinking about. The doors, this is cool. Like being able to open the door. So like, let's say you're in base and stuff like that, and but honestly, I would just have that with garage doors. But then the problem that you have is kind of like what you say. It's like, what if somebody comes in?
You want to follow me to
raid you, and then they just switch you, and you're like, well.
You want to show? You want to show what's involved here? You want to fly with me over to?
Yeah.
E21. E21.
I'll follow you. Da, 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 da.
Here, I'll fly close to you. Ready?
Oh, I love it. Do, 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 do. I feel like every single time you play music, you just gotta dress up as like the Marshmallow Man.
Oh yeah, I got you.
For us, it would be like the Gingerbread Man.
It would be.
Snowman.
Yeah, I'll do it when I get there.
We're almost there. Ooh, get ready for my sweet days. Ooh. It's about to come. You're just dropping close. I just see you free balling, throwing stuff in the air.
Put on my swimsuit in case.
A jump on. So I didn't know this.
So
yeah,
what you're talking about is something I've been crafting for a while. I'm calling it the Jade Smart Door, and we can go over this on another stream because this is pretty involved.
Oh my god.
But stand out here with me.
Where are you at?
Here, I'll float it in the air so you can see me.
I have lost.
There you go. You're close. Over by the windmill.
Oh, I see you. Oh. Look at your little gun. Spacesuit.
Okay, you ready? All right, stay right here. Let me make sure this is all good to go.
Yeah,
Actually, okay, so fly up here for a second. Fly above so we can look down into this. So what's going on here is this is a cutaway of like a base. So a lot of times you'll be in here doing like, your boy will be in here, doors will be open, right?
Yeah, we've had that plenty of times.
And this guy like signs out, right? And you're the guy outside by the door here, and you're like, I want to come into the base, or let's say we're about to leave the base. Let's say we're over here by this like airlock. See where I'm at?
Yes.
So we're in this airlock, and like we don't want to go back through the base. Like look at all that stuff. Like we have garage doors and everything else to shut, and then the loot room. Yeah. So what
like
this
a
does here,
gunfight breaks out, and you're like, dude, I gotta get out there.
Right. So what this does here is this here detects who's authorized. So flick the switch on the top.
No?
Now go ahead and float in the air. Now look at the base. Everything's shut.
Yeah, it'll get shut.
But it only does that for people that are authorized. Only.
Where's the TC again?
You're not authorized on this?
No.
Or-
I said what's the TC so I could unauthorize, so I
Oh,
could
no.
show that I
You do
can.
it through the thing. Yeah, it'll be a little bit more difficult because the TC is built into this. Oh, yeah, you could try it that way. Or I could do it for you, so it's not as crazy.
Here, I got you. I open it.
Try to. Stand in front of there. You see how it's like...
But let's
Oh,
let's
wait,
say
I,
I'm
I,
let's say
I
I'm
gotta
over
exclude...
here.
Hold on. Let me exclude the...
Yeah, that's what I'm
exclude
saying.
others. Okay, I forgot.
And I come in here like, there you go. And was like, oh, what's this? Oh, what an idiot! I could just open all the doors. Like, wait, I can't even use the switch. Oh wait.
Now you can because I'm standing here, which brings another great question.
Don't be in the
If
front door.
No. If somehow it's like you activate or I activate this, like, and that's real. Stand in this door frame, and you're ready to hit the switch. You can hit it from the door frame, and you catch me as I come through, and you're ready to flick the switch. I activated it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and flick it so it's open or whatever, and then you got a free raid. Like, look, if I poke my head in, it detects me. You can flick the switch, so
Yeah.
you can shut off the automated system
I poke your
and
head
like
out.
shut off the doors. I shut it all off. So like even if I activate it, look, you can flick it all you want. It's not gonna. It doesn't work
Yeah, it doesn't.
because I shut down the automated system. So like
That's
if you know you're
cool.
getting like deeped on, you can like shut that all off.
That's really cool because that's kind of like one of the main things that people say is like, well, what if you get deeped on? Oh, you're right here. That's why.
Yeah, I'll back up. Now try it.
Yeah, I can't access it. It doesn't even give me the activate thing. But I could go deep on your base, bitch.
And then I go like this here. I'm like panic button.
Aw,
And then now you're trapped
damn.
in the base.
It's like what a dude. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
you can see
This
it's a little bit
is
involved.
a little bit. Holy crap! A lot of involved.
You might want to go authorize yourself again.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, psycho.
Well, I wanted to test it. I mean, I believed you, but I wanted to see how it worked.
And this uses a total of 27 units of power just for the automated doors.
What?
Yep, it's expensive.
That is expensive.
Hey, luxury doesn't ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. You want to make your life easier? It's not gonna be cheap. Well, this is really cool. Cause that's what I was saying. I was like, unless we figure that out, honestly, just put the switch that opens and closes all the doors deep in your base. And the only time that you would hit that switch is to like close all the doors behind you, and you know that all the doors are now closed. Know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's it. So we can fly back to your set if you want, or if you want to stay here, we can. It's up to you.
No, I was gonna pretty much wrap it up here.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm done streaming for tonight. I did what I wanted to do. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I learned some new things. Make sure to go check out J Monkey on J Monkey's channel. Yeah, he has the custom server videos as well as the new power surge video. But let's just head back to base. Other than that, thank you guys so much for joining me on today's quest. Thank you, Mr. J Monkey, for joining.
Yes.
Dropping by and helping me figure that out. I don't think I would have. I think it would have taken me 3 times as much time to figure that out. And then now that we kind of have the concept of how things work, we're gonna start like building solo base builds that I personally like to use, and things that I've kind of concocted over the years of playing solo, and then try to see if we could involve or like put those type of electrical wiring that we just did right now into those bases. Jesus, I just got shot. So yeah.
Well, it's one thing. It's one thing to learn it, and you do need to learn it, but then like to apply it to a base because it'll be set up differently. Because you sometimes you only have a little patch of wall that you can put stuff on.
I was even saying like at this point in time, it would be cool to build a base next to things like this, like bushes and stuff like this, and then you could just build like you could just put a turret here in the bushes. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
you could just put a turret in the bushes, and nobody would know. And then people would just be like, "Whoa, what's going on?" You know, and you could hide the turret there, or you could do things like what was I gonna say? Or you could put like a sensor, like the sensor that we have here. You could hide the sensor there in the bushes or something like that, or in a rock, whatever it is. Telling you, it's OP. But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining us on today's live stream, and I'll check you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be streaming a little Valheim in the morning, and make sure to check out the posts throughout the day. It's gonna be a couple of shorts tomorrow. Other than that, love you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.